Trello card adder works by keyboard shortcuts. It's meant to be mapped to a keyboard shortcut. That's how I use it anyways. I use AutoHotkey to open up a Chrome browser straight to it. And then I use my keyboard exclusively for recording items, getting them out of my mind and into Trello immediately and off of my mind afterwards. So pretend I hit the keyboard shortcut to bring up this Chrome browser. You could also bookmark it and just click it if you like, but I find it really helpful to just be on the keyboard. And then you can hit T for to-do list, and you can configure these to be any of your to-do lists in Trello and in any of your projects. And then you can type in a title and say, remember to buy milk. Yeah, that's important. All right, so then I'll hit enter on my keyboard and it submits. Could have clicked it too. Oh, and here it is. It's already here. I'm going to do this on another board, just so you know I'm not cheating. Firefighting, so this is urgent stuff gathering. I'm going to go ahead and open up the project, which I already have set up for this demo. And then I'm going to hit U on my keyboard and say, put out the fire next door. Don't know why you write this down in Trello, but there it is. And do it now. All right, I hit tab and I hit enter. And I'm going to go to the firefighting project and put out the fire next door. Already there, pretty instant. And here's the description. All right, some other things to note about the project and the keyboard shortcuts is that you hit T and then you can type in put out fire in my house. And notice it's in the to-do list, but I want it in the urgent list. I can hit escape on my keyboard and U to put it in the urgent items. If I've done that before I've closed it, I can also, oh, the fire's already out, hit escape, and then I can hit escape again here, closes the whole thing. So it's meant to work very quickly from your keyboard, and I use it many, many times a day to get things off of my mind and keep my focus, and I hope it's useful to someone else out there. All right, that's it, and I'll walk you through how to set it up shortly. First, we remix the project. Now that this is done, we can copy this into our environment file. Now we want to put actual information in here. So we can see this is, I'm going to do the easy stuff first. Origins we can ignore because we're not going to copy this to a static host, which is what the origins is for, something you don't need to worry about. Next I'm going to change the domain here to emerald amount because that's where it was copied to. And then the next thing I'm going to do is get the list IDs. These are the IDs of your where you want to post the cards. So if I go to my board, I'm going to go to Empire Building, sample card, and we want the ID. So if we type in .json to the end of it, we load it, and then Control F for ID list. It shows up. We copy it, and we go here, and that was not an urgent one, so I'm going to put it here as the list. And then U for urgent items, I'm going to go back to Trello. And then I'll go to my other board, firefighting. Here's a sample card, and do the same thing here. .json, search for ID list, copy it, put it in. Okay, we have that, and now the key and the token, that's how you authenticate with Trello. It's like the API key. And if we go to the README, then we can see here's how you get it. There's a developer key. Copy that. And I'm going to put it in these lists, the same one, but you can use a separate account for each of these items, so you can post from a different user if you want to each list. And the token, I will generate a token, allow, and there's a token for us. All right, and now it's live. We've configured it, and now I'm going to go ahead and show live. Hit T for to do, and to do test. Hit enter, and not this board, but the other board. And there it is. Okay, it works. Great.